Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft. Before this video starts, I'm gonna do something that has been long awaited for, at least something that I read in my comment section, rather, that is something I need to do. And this was a very, very good help from a couple people that actually told me to do this. So I am going to do said thing. Check this out. We're going to go ahead and take our shovels, since I don't think we have much sand on us. I think we cooked up all the sand that we had. Has someone been digging? No, I thought for some reason someone was digging some sand over here. But we're actually going to take, how much sand do we need? I'm thinking maybe this amount is good. When I dig out sand, I always like to keep it looking kind of natural. But anyways, this should appease and appeal to many people, the work that we're doing right now. So basically, what we're going to do is, let me see, are these slabs? So actually, I want to check something else too. If you look in here, if we go to commands, I said this last episode, we unlocked workbench. If we do /workbench, it's $300 per use. If we do /craft, it's free. I don't understand. I don't know if that's a patch or something that needs to be fixed, but I'm a happy guy now, to the person who said that. And someone also said that e-chest apparently is free as well. That's not a command we necessarily need at the moment, but it's still a nice one regardless. So let me see. This room's a little bit tricky of how to do it, but we're going to go ahead and install a cactus in every single one of these rooms. Do you know why? You know what? I'll tell you why. I need to figure out how it's actually going to work, though, because I'm not sure. Ooh, the blocks are going to be picky to work with, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, let's just see how well this works here. If we put a sand here, and we put a cacti, perfect, there we go. So we got our basic garbage disposal working up right there. And I guess we have to kind of, it's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. Well, I forgot about that one little block that needs to be kept there to keep the sand in place. Let's see, it is that block. We're going to need to change up how the blocks actually look, but this will help keep a little bit of the random items like those off of the server, getting cluttered everywhere. And people have also been talking to me that I need to start working on, where should I put this? See, it's almost a challenge of like where to put the cactus in each room. Because I mean, you can't just place cactus on top of things. This chest room, I guess, is a little bit more of the tricky side. I guess we can put it maybe as a sign right there. We can remove the sign, to be fair. If we were to put it right there, I think because of the chest, you can't actually put it there. Maybe just like right here. Would right here work? I think right here might actually work. Yeah, the only problem is just installing the actual thing into the place. I guess we can just build up for the time being. Trying to click more than once. Yeah, there's the mad clicking. There's the mad clicking. And then if we do it right, like, the freaking slab, man. What about here? Would this work here? Would it look good here? Because I'm trying to make it, like, look good as well. That's the only thing. Oh, hello. You're going to need to be, were you just an oak wood slab? Strange. Not sure what happened to that block. Okay, right there is, yeah, that's good. People, I'm sure people that don't understand what I'm doing right now are going to be like, Pete, why do you have a cactus in every room? I was going to be like, listen, I got to be brief with you. I just got to be blunt. I got mad love for this Preston guy. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. But, okay, where should we put the cacti here? I'm thinking, well, are we really even going to throw out items in this area? We're not really even going to need to throw out any items in this area. But I guess it's a thing to do, for right now, I guess. It was actually a bit tricky because I don't want it to... we don't need a cacti over here. We're not going to be... We haven't worked with items in this area very much. So we'll put a cactus in here. Now I want to show you guys something cool in the furnace room too. I found out something sick. I found out something really, really freaking cool. Now we're going to be able to put a cactus here, right? Pretty sure we are. Now this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah. Oh, look at that block. Click. Trigger finger. Trigger finger. There we go. Beautiful. I found out something seriously... Oh, dang it. I'm trying to complete my sentences, but this isn't allowing me. Looks a little bit strange, but... Oh, fudge. I forgot that wasn't the same block. Oak slabs, maybe? We just put... Where did it... Did it... Oh, I think we just picked it back up in our inventory. What if we just do this? No, that's not gonna work. What if we take this out here and just do it in like a little... Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We can tidy it up a bit more off camera once I figure out some place. But check this out anyway. So last episode, if you guys saw it, was a mining episode. I know, everybody's favorite. And I looked over here. Check this out. I was like, wait, I'm sorry. How is there more iron in here that didn't cook to a full stack? And then it hit me. MCMMO, the higher you get your mining, and it's some other skill that you get with this. I believe it's, I actually don't know the skill. Hold on. wait, hold on, /stats. What's the skill? It's repair skill, I think. I think once you get your repair skill up, yeah, is repair skill? Yeah, it's repair skill. Once you get your repair skill up high enough, it'll actually give you more items than you actually had in the furnaces, which is seriously just the coolest thing that I've ever seen. So what we're actually going to do right here is we're going to do /craft again. I love being able to, you know... You are literally... Is anybody else catching what I'm seeing? Is anybody else catching what I'm seeing right now? I'll give you a hint. We actually just broke Minecraft. Is that a stack of 65? Is that a stack of 65 that I'm looking at? I didn't even know that was possible. Without like, modifications. Okay. Well, this game has officially blown my mind. Stack of 60... You know what? Screenshot worthy. That's a screenshot worthy right there. We're not going to be able to keep it, but... Freaking... It's a stack of 65. Okay. I broke Minecraft, apparently. So we're just going to go ahead and craft these into blocks right here. And while we're doing this, we'll let the other stuff around here smelt. Are we actually going to be... Yeah, perfect amount of blocks. We got 50 iron blocks. Got the rest of us working right here. Was that... How did that happen? Was that a glitch when I pulled it out of the area here? No. I don't know how the frick I did... I don't know how I did that, honestly. We got a lot of levels from that, too. /craft. The /craft is very nice, I'm going to be honest with you. That command was something we probably should have picked out a long time ago. Even though, I'm not too sure. Like, is it the command that did /craft? Because if that's the case... Why on earth did we need to pay any money for the other stuff? To use the other... I don't know. I think that needs to be fixed. I think that's one thing that needs to be fixed. Probably not intentional. So let's do it again. We have a lot of money to sell to the market. We are going to be selling the majority of our iron, except for a few blocks. Because, you know, iron supply, it's not something we really need. We're going to keep the gold on us for right now, at least. Let's go ahead and take out the rest of our little extra iron that we got. Still a bit more cooking from here. I got that around there. And we're going to be starting off this episode with the dungeon raid. Just to try and keep a little bit of gear. Now, there was actually a war went down. Or not a war, but a battle went down today. Between Vic and Choco. And it actually happened twice. I don't know if Vic added that in his episode or Choco did either. But the battle actually happened twice. The first time was the one that mattered. And Vic lost that. Spoiler alert, you probably already know since Vic has the highest viewership of H2O. At least I think so. Fairly more than certain. He's the view king, basically. Vic got wrecked by Choco. Not wrecked, but Choco did a fair amount more damage to him. And I looked over it because Vic's sword... A lot of people were saying, comparing to the sword episode, that Vic's is better than mine. By quite a margin, mine is. Between Choco and Ice... It's kind of like neck and neck. He has Stormbringer on his, which is pretty good. And I have 0.25 attack damage more and 2 extra lifesteal levels. So I would say mine's... We're both kind of on even playing fields, even though I don't know how much Stormbringer really does against Prot 4. In terms of gear, though, I can say our gear is pretty good. We just need a new helmet. Even the chestplate, we're not using the one in there. It has a demonic fire with the strength, too. This is still good. It doesn't have block or dodge, but it has thorns and it has jump and feather falling and prot. The block and dodge on here is great. The only thing that sucks is that this Helmet of Everlasting is not that great in PvP. It's a prot 4 on Breaking 3, Iron Force 7, which literally just means that it's prot 4 and it has like Unbreaking 7 on it. So, I mean, you know, it's not the best with enchantments. So really the only thing that we're looking to get from dungeons right now is... I would say, honestly, maybe just better pants somehow. Because these are all vanilla enchantments except for the jump and feather falling. And I'll sacrifice jump for like a cyborg or something. And, oh, I guess we're just looking for a helmet, really. That's, to be truthful, all we're looking for. So anyway, what we're going to go ahead and do is, let me just slash crap one more time. We're going to go ahead and go to the markets. Let me actually see. If I do slash worth with just one iron block in my inventory, just one iron block, what is this worth? Cannot be sold to the server. Okay. Duly noted, duly noted. We have 24 iron in here still, and we still have 41 gold. We'll keep, I should probably be keeping this stuff in my ender chest too. I have an ender chest now, by the way. I crafted it off camera. Let's keep 12 blocks of gold. Notch apples aren't really a thing that we're ever going to need to use in the server. Matt was being a cheeky little butthole. Yeah, he was just being a butthole with what he was doing in the fight when he uses God Apples. So let's go to Warp Shop. Our balance right now is 17,000. The battle top at the moment shows Kenny up top with 40k. We're actually third with our balance, which is surprising. This, however, should bring us up to top. So we're going to go ahead and do sell hand on all the gold. That's about $9,900 worth of gold. Here's where the real money comes into play. We're going to do sell hand on that, 9,700. We're going to do sell hand on this, 8,100. We're going to do sell hand on that, 12,000. We're going to do sell hand on this, 12,000. We're going to do sell hand on this, 12,000 again. And can you guess what this is going to be? Well, those are both 13,000 about. Okay, so after about a minute or an hour of mining, I'd say around an hour, maybe 15 minutes of mining. How much can lapis be sold to the server for? Can you actually, slash worth? $40. Okay, that's literally not worth anything. We'll keep that lapis for enchanting. Our balance is now nearly at 100k again. Whoa! Damn. Okay, that mining episode was definitely worth it. I don't care what anybody says about, you know, like other methods of getting money. Mining is most definitely worth it, especially when you get a higher mining up level, which actually, if we look at MC Top Mining, we're just under #1. I think Kenny must have gone for a mining episode then, because we were up top, I think, before. But Kenny and I are kind of neck on neck on mining, so that's good. But anyways, we're going to go back to a few dungeons. We're going to try our dungeon, just going slash home. Because I know Choco did 3 dungeons today, for the fact that he was recording 3 episodes. He wasn't being cheeky. There was a little bit of talk about a mysteriosity that some people are doing more than 1 dungeons in an episode. I personally haven't seen this broken. I haven't seen the dungeon rule broken to my eyes. I think maybe one person did 2 dungeons in an episode, but I feel like it's negligible, honestly. I don't think anyone else has done more than 1 a day, so I'm not actually sure. Because I know, you know, the famous rule is a dungeon a day keeps the Dungeon M away from you, so. And to be fair, you know, a Dungeon M got some crap for doing a lot of dungeons initially. What are you doing down here, Creeper? Oh, there's XP. Methinks this has been raided. Has it? Oh, it's not. Hello. Wow, there's actually a lot of... Jesus, there's a lot of these guys. Holy crap. There's 2 bosses! It's a double boss dungeon, boys! We're in for the big time! We're in for the... How is there actually a double supply of dungeons? Oh my god. Yeah, and if anyone's talking about some OP-ness right now, we're actually blocking and dodging these guys like crazy. Look at this. We're literally just trading hits. It's like 1, 2... Ah, no, don't knock me off. Don't knock me off. Don't knock me off. That's not what I want to see. I don't want to knock... Ah, well, I knocked him off. Look at that! Oh, you know what? There needs to be like 2 chests now. There needs to be 2 chests. Like, we got all this right now. These guys are nearly both dead in seconds. Can we kill these guys in less than a minute? I think we might be able to. Yeah, let's just keep exchanging on this. I have seen some different dungeons. Oh, that guy's gonna get knocked down. I have seen some different dungeons being used. I saw the spider dungeon, which was a new one to me. I haven't visited that one before. And I also saw, what was it? It was another one that Kenny and Lachlan raided at first that I saw Kenny raid today. That actually looks pretty sick as well. Oh, he's got the blindness on. I don't know if the guy underneath there has the blindness on as well. Oh, that should disappear right now. Yep, disappearing right now. That guy's gonna go, and you are just gonna stay. I guess you'll have to be taken care of after we're done. Yep, let's go ahead and blaze through this guy, and he is dead. Man, 1 heart's taking a while. Maybe he had 2. Jesus, that 1 heart's taking a fair amount of time. Is he healing up or something? What is he? Oh, wow. Oh, he actually dealt me down pretty far at the end there. Jeez. Okay, well, now all we got left is, this guy down here. What's up? What's up, little guy? Apocalypto. The only thing that would wreck me right now, I think, is a charged creeper. Yeah, let's get rid of that right there. We don't want to give him any chance to actually spawn any of those guys in. We can't do our... Yeah, Serrated Strike's ability only comes, like, one time in a dungeon. Yeah, this guy just stood no chance. Neither of them. Look at that. Down in a count. 2 dungeons. 2 bosses. Don't even blink an eye. Okay. So we got 3 free inventory slots. Praying for a diamond helmet. We're praying for a diamond helmet and a good one. Ooh. Oh, that diamond helmet might be key. This looks promising. And we were also going for pants. We got some really high chances. First off, the sword. Okay, not great. We're going to keep that in the corner. Well, let's actually do that. Let's get rid of that. I'm excited. The chest plate. Block 5. Okay, we can't use that. Our demonic 5 is better. First pair of pants. Oh, only Unbreaking 2. Second pair of pants. Ah, they're both terrible. And the helmet. Dang it, man. What on earth? It's literally the Unbreaking spell. It's literally the Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 2. Unbreaking 2. What? Man, that is crazy. Are you serious? Man, I got so hyped over nothing. I got hyped over nothing. That is unfortunate, man. All right, well... We got a lot of some good gear that we can, I guess, keep away for salvaging later on, of course. Man, that sucks a lot. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, man, that's just, I don't know. That was disappointing, really. I was hoping for some goodness out of this Illustrious helmet, but nothing's gonna answer our prayers tonight. We still got bestowed with the sword and the chestplate not too long ago. Well, actually, the chestplate was a fair long ago. The sword was recent, though, so I guess it's gonna be a little while before we get anything good out of these. That was, oh man, that's unfortunate. We had our chance, but to no avail. So anyway, let's actually throw away some stuff from here. Let's do sell hand on the cobblestone real quick. Sold 39 cobblestone each. Can we pick up any of this? I'm not sure. Now, someone was saying to use hoppers on the items that fall onto the floor. The thing is, though, you have to remember, these items are not technically in the game. At least they might be. I've tried using a hopper on it before. Didn't work. So, they're glitched items for the most part, which really sucks, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. So we'll put the cacti back away in the, greens. It's literally just the greens chest. What else do we want to do? We put away the armor and stuff in our armor chest right here. We need to stop filling us up with other stuff aside from armor. In fact, let's actually organize this out real quick. Gonna do I couldn't even talk right there. Gonna do a little bit of organization here, and I'll catch you guys back in just a quick second. Now this is what you call sniping birth. Okay, well we missed a few. But we did birth a chicken, I think. I think we birthed a baby chicken, literally sniping it. So, did a little bit of, some organization in the chest. And I found something, and I want to just test this. Because personally, I don't know how this is going to go. Here's our, organization a little bit. We still had a few torches and stuff that we needed to spare up there. Got a full stack of bones in that chest, dude. Crazy. We got way too many bones to even account for. We got a lot of stuff we got to throw away. We can put the lapis in here for right now. And then a ton of stuff we can just dispose of, to be honest with you. There's a bunch of cobble in here, too, that I'm actually going to shift build in just a second. Let me go ahead and just replace this, put some ender pearls in there. Now, I did learn from the fight, looking at it, that ender pearls are a very good source of PvP strategy. From what I saw and everything that I saw in there, let's do sell hand just a little bit, 220. Oh, we might actually make a little bit of bank selling all this cobble in here. Yeah, $261. We don't need all this cobblestone, to be fair with you. If we go on a mining episode, we can just get a ton of this from here. Gravel, can we sell it to the... Nope. Goodbye, gravel. We don't really need flint for much. I guess we can just keep a little bit of cobblestone left in there. Then we can put some more of these building blocks away. The wood in here. I'm organizing my inventory, guys. Does it make you happy? I hope it does. And we actually had 2 stacks in here, which is why I really need organized chests. But for right now, we're actually doing a pretty fair job of organizing. Kara would be proud. Kara would be very proud. And, oh, I was about to do it. I was about to toss it off. But nope, we're not going to. Let's keep our torches on us. And this is what actually I wanted to test right now. So our gear right now, these need to be repaired, by the way. And do I feel like combining these with another pair of boots? We can actually pop the unbreaking on them real quick. I think we can actually pop the unbreaking on here, because we've needed to do that for a little while on these things. Are these, how much would it cost to put unbreaking? Wait, see, these are projectile. These have projectile protection as well. These have feather falling on here. 20 freaking levels to get unbreaking on this thing. What would this take off? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So it actually doesn't remove anything. That's unbreaking on these boots, which is actually going to come in pretty good. We'll keep them called legendary boots for right now, just because I don't have another name. So that was 20 levels gone, but I value $2,500 more than 20 levels personal. I actually, well, this will come good in the long run, and we don't need to repair this for a long time, since it is the Helmet of Everlasting. But I did actually want to test something real quick. I want to get a mob. Some mob that can hit me like a zombie, perhaps. In fact, I want to get a zombie. Zombie is our preferred choice of action. Or a skeleton, one of the two. And here's what I actually want to try out. I want to see how good of a stacker block really is and stuff like that. There's our zombie of the choice today. We're going to actually take off this armor, and we're going to put it on with... this has block 5 on it. Check that. These boots have block 5 as well. Actually, no, we're not putting on these. We're putting on... these boots, the legendary boots. These have block 4 and dodge 3. And then we're also going to put on a helmet that has dodge 4. We unfortunately don't have another block to test with, and we're going to put on this that has block 5 as well. I want to see how often the zombie hits me, because I want to know, like, truly how well dodge and block stacks up, because right now that's our armor. So zombie, have your way with me. Really? Wow. Wow. That's quite often, even with a bunch of blocks stacked up together. How many is that? Okay, 1, 2... We've been hit about 5 times. I mean, it's still really good, but is it anything... Is it anything, like, of a vast improvement over our gear? Maybe block doesn't stack. Does it? That worked out pretty... Hold on, okay. So let's test this now. We've already taken a big hit on most of our gear that we don't even use. Let's put on our chin chestplate. These, the pants with there, and let's put on our helmet back. So this only has block 2 and dodge 3. Let's see how often he hits me. I want to keep it going for a while. Stop getting hit by the thorns guy. It definitely seems like there's an improvement with the full block set. There's actually a large improvement from what I'm seeing. Yeah, there's a large improvement with the block 5 set. So I want to actually see real quick here. What does this block 5 have on it? Now, this has prot 2 versus block 2, or this has block 5 versus block 2 and dodge 3. The only thing that this has differently, it only has protection 2, and we can't increase that, which sucks. It doesn't have feather falling either, but we don't need feather falling because we already have that in our pants. What about these? This has protection 2, we can't buff that, and that's not, I don't think I prefer that. Maybe I do. Actually, I don't know. Now this has block. We can't put that on with, and then this has dodge 4. And this is iron prot 2 versus diamond prot 4. So we don't really have any good dodge gear, and, you've been a good tester. We don't really have any good block and dodge gear, even though ours is still, it's okay, but the block and dodge is really something that I'm trying to look for in a good helmet. And or pants, which is why I was excited about getting those 2 pairs of diamond pants and 1 iron helmet, thinking, oh wow, this is going to be fantastic. Unfortunately, it was not. And then it was actually funny because this is our power chest right here, but we actually do have a few of them still back at our, I guess, main hub of our home. Look at this. We still got all these axes in here for everything, and we still also have this whole thing here. Now this has prot 4 and dodge 1, which really isn't, dodge 1's like nothing, at least from my experience. Now this has dodge 4, dodge 1. Is there anything that has like, do we have something with full dodge? I don't think so. I don't think we have, what does our helmets have? Dodge 1, nah. No, so we don't really have anything that we can test with full dodge, and although I don't really think it's going to be worth it. Mystical leggings, those aren't going to break for a while, but yeah. Our gear's still good. Our gear's still excellent, actually. Our main thing comes from our weapon and our demonic, which are the two things. If you actually look in here, I got a little bit, I guess, I don't know. We got diamonds surrounding our broadsword of vitality and our cloak of the shadow, which are both very, very good. And the cool thing is, too, is we'll actually be able to switch off of our enchanted chestplate, which has prot 4 and unbreaking, with this in battle, so we can get, like, the visibility and non-visibility. And this still does very good protection in some situation that we, you know, for some reason couldn't get out of there. The Thorns 3 also hits pretty hard. It didn't kill the zombie, but I don't think he can die from that anyways. But yeah, anyways, we're going to make a quick cut. Need to take care of something, and I will be right back with more episode. I'll say it again. I'll say it 1,000 times over. That is just such a beautifully gorgeous view. I love it so much. You know, I gotta thank Lachlan like 1,000 times over for introducing me to, is that gonna work? Can my shield work? There we go. I gotta thank Lachlan like 1,000 times over for introducing me to his texture pack. At least I think Lachlan was the first of the group to use it. I remember he was like telling everyone like, hey, check out this texture pack that I got. And everybody was like, yeah, it's cool, go away. Nah, but it's pretty freaking sick, so I love it. But anyway, so we got our chest of some stuff, even though this isn't all of our stuff. And what we're doing today is we're going back to building on, whatchamacallit, the vault room. So it's been a little while since we built the vault room. I know a lot of you guys do enjoy the building episode. So today we're going to pile up all the jungle wood, all the fun stuff. And this is going to be a relatively simple build. We're going to take out 8 of the slime balls. So we're going to be using 8 pistons today. Very minimal amount. And I guess we're just going to take the cobble. Yeah, this is the reason I didn't sell all the cobble, because I actually freaking need some of it. Let's go ahead and take out, I guess, the rest of this here. And then we have our iron as well. We got the redstone. We're going to need a few pieces of redstone. We're going to need the stone from here. We're going to need some sticks for torches. We're going to need a lot of sticks. Where's all my sticks? There's all my 36 sticks. How many are we going to need for this? Let's think maybe this many. We're going to need a lot more than that. Let's do maybe this many. There we go. 26 might actually be worth it. So let's go ahead and split this up here, get some repeaters. We're going to need in total 8 repeaters today. Not all that much. Let's go ahead and grab 8 of those bad suckers. There we go. We might need more. We'll have to see. And then we got a rotten flesh here we can just throw away. Sorry, I'm going to say this right now. Person who thought of the cactus idea, I love it. The only problem is I'm going to need to put a tripwire over that so it doesn't actually grow. Hold up. Let me actually, that's a good cactus, good unintentional cactus farm right there. Can you put a tripwire on top of a cactus easily like that? I think you can't. Oh, why am I thinking you can just, you have to craft them? There we go. Little obnoxious, but I'm sure it's a lot better than having a cactus 3 blocks high in your room. We're gonna need to do that with the other cacti around here, but we'll do that another time. So in terms of piston making, let's go ahead and grab out what we need here. We need 8 of them. So let's separate these up like that. And the wood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. Grab the rest. Let's put the slime balls on top of here. And we're working on something pretty freaking cool. At least I think so. And we're going to need 1 button. There we go. And I think this is all we need for right now. We actually do need a bit more glowstone. I don't think we have much of any, to be honest. I think we've used up all of our glowstone. Have we? I think we've used up all of our glowstone. Yeah, we have. So let's actually go to the nether real briefly before we do that and grab some glowstone real quick. I know we can go to just like a dirt area and just grind out for glowstone, but this is actually, I think, a faster, much faster method, so long as we're able to find a patch of glowstone relatively close to us. A lot of guys still waiting on the opposite end. There's even a zombie villager. Might use that guy and bring him back. And there's some cooked chicken on the ground and some rabbit flesh. Okay, I'm not gonna ask what people in the server in here get into. It looks like someone has been working with some glowstone over there. Where's the closest patch of glowstone from here? I imagine, since this is literally where everyone and their mother spawns in the nether, that I think that all that glowstone... I was actually surprised a couple episodes when I came in here and took the glowstone from right in front of the portal that nobody had taken that when it was right in front of the freaking portal. We'll go ahead and go all the way over to here. And the cool thing is, too, is if we ever do fall down, before we hit the lava, we will be able to slash home, so we don't really need to worry about... And I am pretty quick on my feet when it comes to running, as well as quick on my feet when it comes to very quickly slash homing. So, do we have much... We have 32 cobblestone that we can use to build over. I'm thinking that patch of glowstone right there is our bay. Yeah, I think that's... Because it's the closest one to the actual track, so I might as well just use this one here. So we're going to need a fair amount for the actual room. We are going to need a lot more sea lanterns as well, but we don't really, our balance at the moment, we don't really need to worry about seeing that. We nearly have 100k again. I know we have the option to buy that warp thing, but I still have not, jeez, we built out way too far. I still have not been able to see, like, in person how OP it is. I think because I didn't hear all of that, that sounded like a very horrifying screeching cave noise. That scared the crap out of me, to be fair. I was like, I'm sorry, is the demon coming for me? Is the Cloak of the Shadows coming for me? I have no idea what that is. But it's a lot nicer, too, that we've got the Silk Touch now, so we can actually just, you know, silk up. Oh, no! Yes. All right, sweet. I was hoping that would happen. Let's go ahead and silk up all these bad boys. So we're going to need, yeah, we're still going to need a fair bit more for the vault. We're actually nearly almost done with the vault. Since it's basically theoretically impossible for anyone to legitimately get in, and even if they do, it won't really be the biggest pain in the world. Because obviously, you know, we'll keep a lot of cool stuff in the vault itself, but, you know, obviously if we lose this, we lose our lives thing in our ender chests. So, you know, it's cool to keep stuff in a vault that is still in the overworld, but ender chests are just quite literally OP. So all of our really good armor will go in there, like it already is. Let's go back home, and let's fall into this place that we haven't been in a while again! It's that moment when you scream, but then you realize that you still have, like, several syllables left to go. Alright, so here's the basic design of how we want to do this. We have our piston right here, and then we have our timed parkour, which is, not very easy with the jump boost, too. I will be very fruitful with you. Now, here's the thing right here. We need to just have an easy access. You know what? Just for building purposes, let's just have a little easy area to be able to get up with. 3, 2... There we go. And can we leap up from here? Nope, we're just gonna... Yep, it's just a little area for right now. We're gonna take off our pants for the time being just so we're able to build with this stuff easier. And I guess we'll have to actually break open this door as well. Now here comes the designing portion of it, which is something I haven't done in a fair little while. Okay, let's put our pants on, take the spider eye out, and take the cobblestone out, take the dirt out, all the stuff we don't need. We still have our slash craft, which is the most beautiful thing in the world. Let's take some of that there. And the actual styling for how we want to do this is going to be from this area right here. Now the ground of this is cobblestone. We obviously want to put down this right here. I believe from what I recall, the average area was 5 blocks out from the piston door. We actually almost need to repair this as well. That's going to be done with slash repair in literally no trouble at all. Okay, so let's see here. Let's actually use, do we just want to use stone for the area that, yeah, we can just use pure stone. I'm fine with that, honestly. There we go. Get that all up so we can actually put the wood down. And it sucks not being able to use cyborg. It really does. We really need a cyborg piece of gear, but it's the only thing we don't have. We have it literally like everything else. We just need to work on gear because we weren't lucky. It kind of really sucks. We weren't lucky with the first, like, what was it? 2 weeks of How to Minecraft when there were all those custom enchants in the game. And now it's like, now that we need to be lucky, we actually can't because they're not in the game anymore, which sucks. But, you know, it's whatever, honestly. That is not what we need to be doing. We need to be placing this 1 block higher, right about to, let's take the cobblestone out as well. Right about to here. There we go. We can just place the cobblestone over there, get our roof going. Then we'll do the same typical stairs as normal. This is going to be pretty cool, in my opinion. All right. Let's get some torches down for right now so we can actually see. Let's do slash craft so we're able to get some stairs built. And we need how many? 8 stairs are all we need, to be fair. Alright, so we'll put this down right here. Nobody's going to be able to get us in this cavern, that's for certain. Now, I'll address this again, just because I feel like some people might have missed me saying it last time. People are saying you can just break blocks to get in. Breaking of blocks in vaults is not, or in anyone's territory is not allowed, so people can't do that. And also the slash TPPOS, I imagine, will also be removed because that would nullify pretty much any, you know, vaults or anything, any protection that anyone has on the server, for the most part at least. So I have a feeling that's how this stuff's gonna go down. Oh, I get a freaking autograph or something? Like, what are you doing up there? Alright, so let's go and do that there. Put that right there. We got our stairs working good. I don't really like, you know, it's like a love-hate relationship working through caves. Number one, ooh, actually, it's kind of like a love-love relationship. Look at that, I got some gold for me, baby. Sweet. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Alright. Let's let's go ahead and, yeah, I guess just work on the little outer rim of this. Get the 3 up going here, and then this is going to be a little bit tedious, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that right there, and then 2, is that? Nope, that's how I want to do it. Nope, nope, that's, nope. Yeah, screw it. Screw it, who even cares? Actually, this needs to be 1 higher completely, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, this needs to be up to here. This needs to be up right there. I'm pretty sure that's how I have the stairs going. I think. Is that how the stairs go? I think that's how they go. I haven't built on this in a few days and I'm already losing my mojo. What the frick, man? That's why when I like to build, and I made this point back in H2M, or did I just say H2M Season 1? In HTM Season 1, I like building very close together in episodes just because I don't lose focus of what I'm actually doing. So like in here, I'm kind of having to regain my knowledge for what I actually wanted to do with this vault, rather than, you know, just hop back into it and be like, yep, this is what I'm doing, which I guess is kind of what I'm doing right now, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass, to be fair with you. So anyways, this is the roof right here, and then this area is going to extend out here. Just chop down the rest of this right now. We already got our whole little design marked out here. Glowstone's gonna go right here, and the glowstone's gonna go right there. Perfect, so we got that little cool lit up stairway effect, and here we go. Put the wood down right there, make it look all beautiful. Can't wait to actually start building on the vault itself, because that's going to be a pain in, you know, 2 asses, and literally. But it'll be fun whenever that happens, very soon. Should be like within the next couple building episodes. I specify building episodes because I don't know how long it'll be before that actually happens, you know, what breaks I take in between. So let's see. In terms of actual blocks that we're going to want to use, we're going to want to put 5 blocks here. Yeah, let's actually extend out to the area where we need to go. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We're going to do that. And then the rest is just kind of excavating the rest of this little area out here. I don't want to super breaker it because it's really, it's not necessary at all. And our pick is still got 230. Yeah, it's still got like, you know, like a 5th of its durability left, a little bit less, but that's something people really need to take care of. I know Vic actually just recently used the repair tool. F3 and H. If you hit F3 and H, as in horse, at the same exact time, you'll get that little durability marker. The most useful thing in ages that I've found out in Minecraft, and I just love it. And I don't know why it isn't a default thing in Minecraft. Maybe it's so it doesn't annoy people, but it's so useful. It really is. Playing without it is like, you can't. You can't play without it. It's like, what are you doing? Alright, so let's go ahead and do this right here. You know, if /craft is a command, I think I already said that, but I'll say it again anyway for those who don't know. I'm surprised /cook isn't a thing, or like /smelt, where you can like pull up a furnace inventory. Because I know you can pull up a crafting inventory, but you can't pull up a freaking furnace. I don't understand it. It's weird to me. Alright, let's put the rest of the cobblestone right here. Still got a ton of it. And then, here we go. Swallowed up. That's just the end of it. Say goodbye. It's all over. All of it's over. You get here, there's literally, it's just a dead end. Straight dead end. There's no vault. I tricked all of you. You're all, it's literally just a letdown. I'm going to put a sign here. I'm going to put a sign here. Here, hold on. Ready for this? /craft. I'm going to put a sign here. Some of this. You ready for that? You ready for that? Look. Ha! Fooled you. See? There's no vault. I lied. I lied to all, yeah, I'm kidding. So basically, what I'm going to be doing for this little area here is some very simple redstone. I hope none of you actually thought. We're going to be doing some very, very simple redstone. And the redstone is actually going to be coming around from right here. I don't know why I placed these blocks in. I'm just going to have to break them anyway. Mirror the same thing around here. Really? I don't know. I thought it was raining in Minecraft for a second, but it was just some noise outside my house. And before someone's like trying to be in my video and or trying to rob from me. One of the two is probably going to happen. So anyways, we're going to put the redstone little indicator right there. And then basically, how it's going to work is we're going to have 4 pistons. They're going to go right, where's the pistons going to go? 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Perfect, yes. All right, perfect. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if all of this was for nothing? I just put a sign there like, why? I literally put a sign that just says, why would I need a vault? I have an ender chest. Can you imagine the salt I would get? Ugh, I don't even want to. It's crazy. I love you guys too much to do anything like that. I'd troll you. I would, but not to that degree. No, please, not to that degree. Dang, it's a freaking cave in here too, man. I'm gonna have to enclose off this whole cave so nobody ever, like, accidentally mines into this, because then they can reveal all the secret redstone. No, please, I don't need any of that. Alright, so then from here, what we're gonna want to do is we're going to put down this right here, and in front of that, we're gonna do 4 blocks like this with redstone torches. That's not redstone torches. These are the redstone torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then from here, we're going to lay down a little area right along this end here. Did I actually go mining in that? Is that where there's obsidian? I'm looking a bit confused. I think I might have actually. We're going to place the repeaters down right here, like that. And then we're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to do this around here. It's very, very simple. It's like not intricate at all. It's not complicated. It's none of the above. And then from here, we're just going to connect the redstone. We don't even need that, honestly. And then, yeah, it's literally just as easy as this. Watch this. Put the redstone along here. We're going to need a bit more of the redstone. There we go. Put the redstone along here. Have it connect to each one of these blocks. And it's just as simple. You go in here. You press the button. And you fall. I could also extend it out to here as well. So, like, you actually can't press the button without falling. Yeah, I think it's actually a good idea to do, to be fair. Although 5's a bit hefty, but I don't really want anybody to be able to press the button without fall. Well, actually, I'm just thinking about that right now. Yeah, it's not really too big of a deal. And then we'll do the same exact thing, literally the same exact mirroring system on the other side of here. We're going to want to just do this, like so, and then we're going to place the torches on each of these sides. Oh, that's only 3. We're going to want to place the torches on each of these sides here. We're going to build in to this little area right here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, perfect. We'll place the repeaters right along there, there, and there. I don't know why I'm being so clunky with this when I literally have to destroy the back of this too to place the redstone down. All right. So we'll do that like that. And then we'll put the redstone down, have it tie into the rest of this. Thankfully enough, you actually don't need redstone to extend any of the timings, which is sick. And then, yeah, it's literally just as easy as that. Not as easy as getting in, but yeah, go over here, press the button, and you're gonna fall down. Now, one thing I actually want to test to see if this looks maybe a bit cooler is actually maybe, what if I was to do this? This takes 1/3 of a delay, this takes 2, this takes 1. And then if we do the same thing over here, this takes 3 delay, this takes 2, that takes 1. What if we do it gradual, rather than just like one straight fire fall? This might actually look pretty cool. Let's go in here, and then if we were to do... How does this look? I think I prefer that. Yeah, it looks a lot more epic. Looks a lot more epic. So let's go ahead and put the walls back here, and then put the walls back here. And yeah, literally, we're done. This sign is going to, we're just going to put like maybe a little mocking thing here. Dead end? Or actually, looks like the end of the line. Looks like the end of the line. That's our styling. Looks like the end of the line. And then you press the button. And you fall through. Looks pretty sick, actually. We could have it be 5. But then we couldn't really time it. Yeah, I think 4 is fine. Being able to stand on this block and fall through is not really all that much of a worry, since, you know, first time coming here, nobody's gonna notice what happens. They're gonna be like, oh, press the button, and they're gonna be like, ah, I fall! And I'm suffocating. Alright, but this is, I guess, the little end of this area here. We still have the glowstone from here, and we still have our torches. We're actually gonna need to knock this out first. See, that looks so sick! That actually looks pretty... Whoa! If that didn't show the redstone in the back there, this would actually be a pretty kick-ass... This is a sick view. You know that? That's a pretty sick... I guess it gets rid of the immersion a little bit. It gets rid of the immersion that you're in, like, some never-ending... It's like the entrance... It's like the beginning of Get Smart in the movie, if anybody's ever seen that TV show or the movie. You go through all the trapdoors and stuff, and then you go, ah, you fall. I don't know, I prefer it. But, yeah, anyways, I guess the rest that we have to do here is actually get working on the lower end of this, which, let's just dig down quick. Whew. Just nearly escaped that. So the fall. What level are we at right now? What level are we at right now? let's figure out how much of a fall we want this to take, since that's the floor right there. So obviously, can we break this? We can break this. Excellent. That won't actually get rid of any of the redstone. Perfect. So if we have the wood going right here, how far do we want to make this fall? You know what? Actually, let me check. Let me check the vault. Let me check the vault real quick, and I'll be right back. So I want to see the dimensions of the vault, because I do have it built. But I want to see, like, how far down we can make this fall without, you know, getting to the point where we can't build a vault. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I was just checking out some stuff, and it looks like our coordinates right now, we're going to be able to actually bring this vault down as low as Y level 6, if we so desire. So, to that, we are going to do such a thing. So what I think I'm going to do is just dig out this area. Now, this is the complicated matter, is actually digging down, but making it... See that Rob's online as well. Hello, Robert. How is your day today? I hope it is going absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, people won't be able to see past right here, so this is going to be the floor of falling. So we'll have our little area right here, I suppose. Now, this is going to be darkness. The fall is going to be dark. The landing is going to be dark because I'm going to work with slabs this time. It's not going to be lit up like anywhere else. So this whole area is going to be filled with... the same way that the stairs look with the glowstone, where it gives that ominous glow, but, you know, obviously nothing can spawn because it's on stairs, and the rest of it's lit up, so unfortunately you don't get that glow, but I'm gonna have that glow. Oh, damn, there's obsidian! This might actually be prevented. Damn it. The frickin' lava, too. This is not something I was anticipating. Frick me. Do I have to clear this whole thing? Do I have to clear up this whole thing? I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, well we've run into an impasse. We've run into an impasse. Lava is a thing under the surface. I think if we cover all the lava, I think we'll have to keep it at Y level 11. Because it won't be as dramatic, but we don't need a long fall necessarily, and to be frank with you, I don't really feel like, I really don't feel like digging out all that obsidian for, like, no purpose, honestly. Like, the vault, of course, is going to be a little bit... I don't even think it'll make a difference in the way that it looks, honestly. What, like a 5-block fall difference? And this will just ensure that we'll be able to build the vault and everything. And right here, I'm kind of just like... I don't know, mining around, looking for stuff. Found some iron in here. Hello, iron. I'm gonna just take you. Can we find maybe some diamonds? Can we find some diamonds in here while we're building our vault? We found some redstone. Have we been around here? Obviously we haven't, because there's some gold we left on the floor. Did we even leave us on the floor? Who knows? Just iron. Oh god, I need to stop mining. Stop mining, Brandon. It's not the purpose of this video. Do it off camera now. Oh my gosh. I could actually sell the iron and get it to 100k again, but I'm fine, personally. So what I think we're gonna do is, let's keep mining. I feel like I'm actually on a mining episode. We're gonna cover this whole thing in, water, so none of the lava is showing. Therefore, it won't burn. Because from my experience, if you trap lava inside of something, it doesn't burn. The lava has to be exposed for the 3-block radius of burning to actually take place, because the whole thing is obviously made out of wood, and if any of this I will cry. I will legitimately cry. I'd probably ask back for a rollback. Heck, obviously not. But, yeah, there's a lot of gold now. There's a lot of gold in this entire map. Jesus, it is intense for sure. Let's actually go around here and look. What do we got over in the corner here? Anything? We're clearing up all this lava just to make sure that there's none of it exposed. And we are finding... Is this a lava ravine or is this just a giant cave? It looks to be just like a giant cave. Could be a lava ravine. Oh, we got some more lapis. Lapis is always a good thing to have on us. Might as well take this and fortune it up later, I suppose. I did not come down here to mine, but that's what's happening, so... 2 mining episodes in a row? Nah. Nah, obviously not. We're just getting the materials while we're working, you know. Might as well take it. Got the water down there. Cover up every freaking thing that I can imagine, because we're going to be having this thing run for a decent amount of time. At least in terms of length. So we want all the water that we can possibly get to cover up every last bit of lava in here. And if I'm wrong about the lava spreading, which I know I'm not, then someone please tell me that there was like an update in 1.4 or something along those lines. Some redstone along there that we don't really need because we've got literally enough to feed like every freaking family in the entire world. I mean, if people like redstone, there you go. World hunger has now been solved. Still no diamonds around here? I guess it really has turned into a mining episode, huh? No, it does not. I will not succumb to said mining episode. This is actually one... Oh, thought it was one level thick. It was not. Okay, cover this area up and then we'll be done. I guess the last thing to do is just venture around here and see if there's anything. Doesn't... Okay, there's anything. Looks like there's a little bit more lava, but nope, that'll be the end of it. It looks like there's a little tip of a cave in the back, but not worth exploring at the moment. If we need to, we can go there at another time. But for the time being right now, what's this surface? This is lava. This is lava that needs to be removed. Huh. And never mind that. Get the water out. Water just freaking murked that lava. Goodbye. Sayonara. Nobody needs you. You're done. Darkness is all around. Darkness is all around. If I see any light, I will eliminate it. There's some light in the corners. There's some light in this corner because the lava is like underneath here. There's one little string of lava. And here's some lava over here that we need to take care of. Why didn't I put water down over here? Strange. Now let's go over here. Cover that up. Let's go over here. Cover this one lava up. Even though I'm pretty sure all of this is as far away from the problem as you could possibly imagine. But hey, I mean, it's something. We might as well take care of it. And then let's get rid of this here. Let's actually just cover up this whole lava. Actually, none of this lava will actually do anything. None of the lava down there will do anything either. It's just a matter of worry about the lava right... Where's our little thing? Where are we digging down from? It's right there, and then there was the stairs, and then we hooked to the right, I think, right in front of us and grabbed this iron. I'm addicted to wealth in there, man. I'm addicted to wealth. Love it. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to go back through... Where was it? Was it right here? I think it was right... Yeah, it was right here. Okay, so here's gonna be the floor. At least... Yeah, this is gonna be the floor of it. We could actually build the floor a little bit higher up as well to really not have to worry about the lava, which I think is something that we'll do. In fact, actually, what if it's not a fall? I'm thinking, what if it's not really a fall? Doesn't have to be too heavy of a fall. Right here can be the floor. This can be the floor right here. Now, let's do /craft. And we're going to work with slabs on this, as I said. So we're going to get the 48 slabs out right here. And we're going to put this at the bottom layer. So this means right here, as I'm standing on, there's no light level, which means mobs cannot spawn on this. As you can see, there's like this little thing around here. We're going to need a lot of glowstone for this, I think. So yeah, we're going to basically just kind of cover up this whole area right here. And then we're going to do a super breaker in. And as far as we can drill is as far as this little run is going to go. Because there's going to be one final door at the end that has no combination to it. Once you've gotten to this point, it's all a matter of endurance. You have reached the point of no return, and you are off to the vault, off to the races. Maybe we might put one little riddle, one little thing at the end. But for right now, this seems fine. Okay, so we're going to do this like that. There we go. Mobs will not spawn in here, which is a very, very good thing. Do that. Was that diamond? I thought that was diamond for some reason. I was like, hey, did we find diamonds? Struck it rich, boys, and we missed it the first time because we're blind. Okay, do this around here. Get underneath like this. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have, I think, glowstone in the back here. And then how often we want to do the glowstone? I'm thinking 1 every 2. So, for example, 2, let's put the... jungle wood out back there. That looks a little bit weird. That looks green from the light. Check at that. Alright, why does that look so weird? Strange. Okay. Not really sure what's up with that. Go ahead and grab that. I think we'll want, yeah, 1 every 2. We'll just light up this pathway here. I guess just super breaker drill into this. Before we do, we're going to do /fix. We'll just give that a quick fix. $2,500. Not much at all. Not a bother whatsoever. And then this is going to go down... What's going to be the roof of this? I think the roof should only be 2.5 high. 3.5 high might make it look a little bit strange. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair... Yeah, okay. Super breaker this. Here we go. Ready our pick. Our pick is ready. Ready or not, here I pick and come. And we just got wrecked by super breaker right there. A gravel and cave entrance right here just murked us. Easy GG10 right there. Alright, oh. Did that all just glitch? Guys. I glitched the game again! It's not actually breaking any blocks. Watch, come back in here. None of the blocks it broke. Well, that's a bug that I've never seen before. A little strange. I'm not sure why it happened. Look at all that light, too. Jesus. I'm a little confused. I'm not sure why that happened. I've never seen that bug before. MCMO, you better get on your shiz, man. Too many ghost blocks. Can't handle them. But yeah, we're going to keep this whole thing dark. And how far down do we want to go with this? Thinking we can keep this going for down as long as we really desire. A little bit more. What level are we at right now? Oh, we're just one level too high for diamonds. We might be able to find diamonds at our feet, but the chance of us finding diamonds during this little excavation here is very, very minimal. Yeah, we're not going to find much from here, are we? Nope. We're not going to find anything except gravel and the occasional flint from said gravel. Even though we're not finding gravel, we're making gravel. We're actually making gravel at this point. Dig the rest of this down right here so this won't fall. There we go. And, yeah, I guess really, like, the rest of it is just kind of, doing the whole excavation portion of this. I kind of want to build the last little door at the end here. But I don't know how long I've been going for on this. I feel like I've been recording for a very fair amount of time. Don't think I'm exceeding my 2-hour limit for the day. Yeah, this is still a bit of a cave as well over here. This is a pretty long journey, to be fair with you. How much? Will this take up all of our blocks? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is actually pretty far. This is a really far journey. Yeah, this is really far. We're gonna need a lot of wood for this as well. Slash, where is it? Slash craft. There we go. This is such a beautiful command. $3,000, so worth it. What's up, Bender Butt? What's up, dude? What you doing today? Give me some of your ender pearls, please. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so. You're lovely. You're beautiful. Mwah. 4 ender pearls, the best you can get with looting. Love it. Okay, so let's place the glowstone around here just to kind of see how this looks for the time being. Is any of that gonna fall? No. Huh, surprising. All right, glowstone around. We're gonna need a really big amount of glowstone for this. Might have actually almost looked cooler with the prismarine. Not sure. And then let's go ahead and do the same thing over on this end. We're not gonna be able to. We really don't have enough glowstone for this whole thing. I'm gonna need to do a lot of yeah, I'm gonna need to do a lot of freaking prepping. Holy crap, we don't have a lot at all. I think actually for right now, we might actually call that an episode just for the time being. I might work on extending this out a bit longer. In fact, I don't even know where the next, like from here, I just want to make sure, do I go into a dungeon territory if I keep going down this mine? I don't think I do, because this is a pretty easy way to check and see where dungeon territory is, and I don't think, yeah, we're nowhere near a dungeon. Yeah, we are nowhere near a dungeon. In fact, actually, while I'm here, hey, I can glowstone while I'm working on this. Give me that one glowstone. Can I get that glowstone? Yes, indeed, we did. I'm just gonna break open this whole thing, break all of it. Efficiency 4, efficiency 5, whatever it is. Get some glowstone from here. We already got enough for 1 block. This is gonna maybe get us, what, like 2, 3 blocks? Not worth it at all. Well, it's still worth it to do, but not actually gonna help us out all that much. 10, still not even 3 blocks. Pretty fair, to be honest. That was 1 right there. Where'd it go? Alright, 11. Can we get 3? Can we get 3 blocks? Oh, there's a lot more dirt. Oh, jeez. We got a lot more dirt, guys. We're in the gold. We're in the black. All right. We've been in the black this whole time. In freaking darkness, man. Our excavation skill is going up by a mad amount. I think it's level 250 that you can get diamonds from this kind of stuff, which is something I would be down to do. I would be really down to do that. I don't know how rare it works, but I know it works best with sand, I think. Yeah, our excavation skill is going up like crazy. Look at this MCMMO grinding, baby. Love it. Now let's go ahead and hop up here as I lose all of my commentary skills. Dig out the rest of this dirt. Go ahead and get everything that Mother Nature has left to offer us. Is that all the natural dirt in here? Can we get... Oh, still quite a bit more. Hello. Loving this. Jesus. Give me all of the dirt. Give me all those excavation levels. Beautiful. It's just... It's gorgeous. There we go, 22. We could actually get maybe 6. We could get maybe 6 blocks of, yeah, was that it? Is that all the dirt? Nope. Still got a ton. Look at this, baby. We need to go dirt mining. You know what? Screw mining for ores and stuff. We need to go dirt mining for MCMMO levels. get that diamond hype, baby, and that might be a pretty fair way of getting some good XP, because every diamond's worth 600, or 6 iron, basically. A little bit more than 6 iron, to sell at least. This is a really good way of getting glowstone. Well, actually, it's not a good way of getting glowstone necessarily, but it is a good way of leveling up your stuff. Some dirt up here, which actually I think, is this on the surface yet? Level 50. Pretty sure this is, yep. I did it. I did it when I shouldn't have. Did it when I shouldn't have. Why did I mine this? Oh god, it's all spilling down! No! Oh, I just created my own little water spill right there. What on earth is this even? Got all this... You know what? We are really going off on tangents here with all this mining and stuff. You know what? That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of some mining and mostly building, and some very heavy letdowns on the dungeon raid. Just got absolutely kappa-wrecked. So that sucks, but hopefully you guys enjoyed anyway, and I'll catch you guys back for the next episode of How to Minecraft. So take care, have yourselves a lovely weekend, because it is the weekend now, so hopefully you guys can be watching more often. And even if you're not watching more, hey, it's actually right here. Even if you're not watching more often and you're out doing something else with your weekend, hope you're having a great time, whatever it may be. Catch you guys next time, and I'll see you then. Ciao!